What do you have on Tee Grizzly? You were hitting me up last night basically saying that
I sent it to everybody.
Tee Grizzly is
Everybody got the blast.
Tee Grizzly, from my perspective, always seemed like a good guy, solid guy. What do you got?
Tee Grizzly always been good with me, but I can't front. The little homie, baby Shooter from Fire Trey Avalon. You know Shooter.
I remember this, yeah. Oh,
right.
You're saying he told in that situation?
You remember Shooter,
I remember Shooter.
Okay, Shooter. Remember Shooter's in there for the thing with the Atlanta boy, the Atlanta rapper with the Rolls Royce, the shooting in Hollywood or Beverly Hills.
Who?
Like 2-3 years ago. If you pull it up, he was driving like some Asian dude's Rolls Royce or some diplomat dude.
The Korean billionaire guy?
Yeah, remember?
Oh my God.
So it was a rapper dude, something Jay or something from Atlanta, and he got robbed. Might have got shot. So Shooter been
Jay Money.
Yeah, Shooter been fighting that case. He done had 2 hung juries. He go back for his third trial next week. Shooter been telling me for like 9 months. It's on my phone. Right? Bro, whoop-de-whoop told on me. I say, Shooter, I know Tee Grizzly.
Because Shooter basically broke into Tee Grizzly's house.
I don't know.
Allegedly. This is what he's being charged with, right?
Yeah. So he been telling me, I'm like, you got the charge? He said, nah, but it's coming. My attorneys keep telling me the detectives is calling him, right? So last night, Shooter told me on this date, hold on.
Because I remember that when I had him on the podcast, that Shooter, I don't know if I'm going to find this clip, but Shooter basically was like pissed off about
October 16th. What's Shooter telling me?
What's up, Unc? I got jury selection next week, and I got all my paperwork from cases from the lawyer and sent it home. We going to expose that fuck N-word.
Right? So last night, at 7:24,
my brother told me to send this to you.
I didn't even know what it was. See, I respond, I say, what brother sent what? Because this number wasn't in my line, right? He said, baby Shooter. I said, okay, that's nephew. Let me check it out. He said, all right. I read it. I said, is this Tee Grizzly telling on nephew? He said, all right. He said, yeah. So now Shooter got an ad charge now.
What ad charge was that?
Because he didn't have his charge. He just been fighting the shooting.
I think at one point there was a clip of Shooter.
Chat, I'm going to be honest with you. Tee Grizzly's people are on Wack's heads. I've never seen a group of motherfuckers, they won't let it go that Wack called Tee Grizzly. They will not let it go. So I told you yesterday, they said, yo, we're up in the ante. 500,000. Present the work.
All right, y'all. So it appears that Wack100 has been given a new nickname by the internet. They're now calling him LAX100, a play on words because of a very recent event that happened. So we all saw, Wack on the Aiden Ross stream in Miami where he bear hugged Charleston White and, things of that nature. But what we didn't see was something that was revealed on Academics' live stream on Tuesday night. Okay, so this beef that Wack100 started with Tee Grizzly is proving to be a very costly mistake by Mr. Wack100. You see, first he got ran off the phone on Act's live stream by an associate of Tee Grizzly.
We want you to get well and apologize. And apologize to who? Yeah, we got the content, nigga. To who? Yeah, okay. Don't worry about it. We're going to put it up. The content, run it today on Clubhouse. Run it out, then, nigga. Run it out, you bitch ass nigga. This is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Listen, this is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
You said fade the bet. Get online. No, nigga, fade the bet, bitch ass nigga. Let me know when this nigga quiet. God damn.
I know, face. I think he's going to address if he's going to take the bet or whatever the case is. Let's hear.
Okay, so watch this anger just. So listen, holler like a little bitch. Hey, listen, you too emotional. No, you holler like a little emotional bitch. Your wife is emotional, nigga. Your wife was emotional. Your mama's emotional. That dope feed ass bitch. So watch your mama's emotional. Uncut bucket ass bitch. Your dope feed mama was emotional. You mad? I thought you said I was mad. Ass nigga. I thought you said I was mad. Your blood pressure up? Weird ass nigga. Your blood pressure up? That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
No, you said academics. Call me when y'all can talk. You said academics page 1 some paperwork. Is it real or not?
All right, so there was that moment that honestly, watching that happen, I don't think I saw that one live. I think I caught the clip very shortly after the live though. It was a little surprising. It's not every day that we see Wack running an exposure play that kind of backfires and makes him look crazy. And then now that it's been carrying out for weeks, literally for a couple weeks at this point, and he's still kind of playing from behind. This is unexpected. This is unexpected territory right here. Usually, you know, he drops his content. He does his whole thing where you know he's really going on whoever it is, and then you know 3-4 days go by and he's on to the next person. And I think Wack even he's a little like shell shocked right now. He wasn't expecting all of this energy from you know Tee Grizzly and his team, because so that same guy that you heard in the brief little phone call that is played, I believe he's the same one that sent Ack this photo right here.
I don't know if they got the drop on Wack. Yo, look what they sent me. Chat, look at this. I think Wack might have messed with the wrong dudes here. Look at this. Look. This is gonna post before the other pictures because the other pictures got videos in it. But look at this, chat. You think? I feel like as a brother, I feel like I need to warn Wack about this though. I'm gonna post it on here real quick, but I think y'all think I should warn him about this. I kind of don't want to bring it up to him because remember he exploded. He was like, "Yo, bro, why they running content on my girl?" And I'm like, "Yo, I don't think this is about your girl." But let's see. By the way, welcome to the stream, y'all. Look, they posted a picture. They claim this is Wack. I don't know. Said, "Tell that nigga Wack we let him skate." By the way, I'm mad federal, right? Yeah. Don't send me to crime. Yo, Wack, you gotta send your Fed Connects these shits. You feel me? To send the same nigga that locked up Big U these shits.
Whoa, Mr. Henny Demics, calm all the way down. Or keep piping up. I don't know. What's crazy though, that right there sounds like academics accidentally revealing to the world that Wack does have a federal connection of some sorts that he may be, you know, funneling information to. Maybe it's a handler. I don't fucking know. But that's crazy.
Yo, some guys are taking pictures of me while I'm at the Delta check-in thing, and they're texting another civilian saying, "Tell that nigga Wack we let him skate because he was with his bitch." What?
All right, so academics receiving this photo, I believe directly to his text messages. That's not like a DM request or hidden messages or none of that. Like this was directly to the source. This is pretty much the hip hop equivalent of a Woj bomb. All my sports people, you know, if you're on Twitter a handful of years ago, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and the impact of a Woj bomb on the sports world. It's one of those tweets that just kind of like, whoa, shit, breaking news. At whatever time of the day, so-and-so got traded. Like all the major news comes through that. Ack got a Woj bomb off with this one right here because this was an exclusive. He debuted on the stream. I truly think he only did the stream to do this. And, you know, he just continued on streaming because why not type of thing. It's like, fuck it. There's enough people in the live. Might as well just keep going. But since Tee Grizzly's team is going so hard on Wack, I think it's important to flash back just real quick. This is about like a minute clip or something of the Friday No Jumper news crew reacting to the first piece of paperwork that Wack had dropped. It's come out now that Wack is saying that this first piece of paperwork was supposed to be bait for Tee Grizzly to be like, no, that shit's fake or whatever. And then he was going to drop the real work after that. But apparently he has to wait until he gets the green light from the legal team to drop the paperwork. That's what he's saying now in present time. But we're going to flash back real quick before we continue on with the rest of this development. Because there's more. Wack is going to call in the Act stream and kind of talk about this this new information, this photo from the airport that just dropped, you know, pretty much right now. This is fresh off the press.
I wonder if the exposers, if Wack and 600 have like broke down the intricacies of Al Sharpton's paperwork. Like seriously, like yeah. Speaking of Wack, So Wack100 revealed paperwork alleging that Tee Grizzly told on a man, what up, Adam, named Baby Shooter, her burglarized his house 3 years ago when $1 million in jewelry and cash was stolen. Baby Shooter also posts paperwork accusing Tee Grizzly of telling on him. Let's take a look at the link
his
right
name
here.
is Baby Shooter. Do you need to tell on somebody that that's their name?
I mean,
You know that this person is like,
bro.
he's a shooter.
So, okay.
Hate it.
So the fact that Wack exposed now, Tee Grizzly, the whole reason, like what was Tee Grizzly's song that we all fell in love with? You
Praying
feel
on my
me?
downfall.
Exactly, praying on my downfall. First day out, this dude was known as, you feel me, like, I stood tall on all 10, bitch. Matter of fact, I stood tall. You
Remember
feel
the
me?
cases? Remember this?
Yeah, exactly.
that?
Hey, Ron. Hey, we stood tall. We didn't tell on nobody. We knew all the details of his case. Like, oh, he was in fucking Kentucky, doing strong arm robberies and blah, 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 blah. But he didn't tell, and he's a solid dude. All that's out the window, apparently.
Is that real?
Wait,
I mean,
It's looking a little script-like, a little typed up.
this is not.
This looks like somebody typed up, got the right font, and printed out a piece of paper.
Police report comes in, bro. It's just,
You're not gonna get one
police
little
report is
piece of
gonna
paper,
be
bro.
this thick to this thick, depending on how long the case is.
I believe
bro.
the one face, like, that's just one page that's being highlighted. I don't think that's like
no,
the
but that's
entirety
not
of the
how it
police
looks,
report.
bro.
When you got the paperwork, you
When
got the paperwork.
It has a number, a period, a code. This page is this.
So this should look fugazi, is what y'all are saying?
Yeah, like it should have logos on it, a header and footer. Like these are court
the
papers.
format of it don't even look.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So I just thought that was important to show the reaction to that first piece of paperwork that you saw in that clip as well. I think it also played in the beginning clip of this episode. But just everybody's like, oh, that don't look quite official. There's been literally over the last 10 days, at least 5 voices at No Jumper. Okay, probably not 5 voices, but still, several voices at No Jumper have chimed in on this topic about the paperwork. We have footage in clips from the prison expert, Young Aunt Hefe, breaking down all the different intricacies of prison and how people will have fake paperwork on the yard. And I'm not going to get into all that. Well, the thing that stood out to me, though, about that original reaction that we just saw with Ralphie the Plug and the rest of the crew reacting to that paperwork and saying the formatting is a little off, the font, that's what came to mind when I first saw that shit pop on the screen too. And I'm not a paperwork expert. Y'all know I actually prefer to not do anything involving paperwork with my content. But this is the pressing issue right now. And as somebody who did pretty well in English class growing up, and we were taught MLA format in my era, I don't know what they do nowadays, but as someone who had to do MLA format a lot, it's like whoever made the fake paperwork, or allegedly fake paperwork, excuse me, just the paperwork in question that was shown originally on that No Jumper episode right there, that shit looks too close to MLA format for me to think that that's really from like, the official documents of the case. So that I just wanted to go down memory lane before we get back into this academics Wack phone call part 1000.
One of these rooms having a tantrum. I don't know how cuz be knowing he on some police shit. That's because, nigga, you got a leak in your water bed.
Oh, your ops. Every nigga don't like you, they going down in the ball of flame, man.
I'm a legal
Yo,
guy,
Wack's my
man.
friend. I'm telling you.
Go.
I ain't gonna lie to you. These Tee Grizzly niggas. Yo, I'm gonna tell, hey, Tee Grizzly people, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Y'all probably got 45 days before the indictment drop. Like, y'all fucking with Wack. It's a reason why niggas leave Wack alone. Wack ain't catch an L yet. Somebody said call Wack only because he's getting pressed. Wack not getting pressed. How Wack getting pressed? Oh, shit. Oh, not. Well, I don't know if I want to call him because he might be laid up with R&B. I ain't trying to break up the cuddle session. He said, tell Tee Grizzly I won't let him skate. Let's get it popping. I stay ready. And that's from 3 days ago from a coward who didn't say shit. Oh, shit.
What are the odds that Wack had to shoot out a text first because he was still getting the golden shower residue off of himself? That I don't know why. So my thing is this. on a side note from this whole topic, just talking about Wack as a content creator in general, why do we get new information about his sex life every other week? Why like, why do we have to find out that bro likes to get pissed on? That's fucking wild. We're supposed to watch these shows with him and take him seriously, knowing that, like, bro, what? You like the way that warm urine feels when it slides down your bald ass head? That's crazy.
Tell Tee Grizzly. Now I'm behind his gate. That's a coward's. Oh, Wack calling right now. Wack.
Bro, niggas be cowards. Bro, don't send me no picture of me and you ain't said nothing. You was a coward.
No. They sent it to
Grizzly,
me and they
fuck
said they
your
gave you
mama.
a pass. And I'm like, yo,
Listen,
that's my
bro.
brother.
Hey,
Don't hurt my brother.
Nah, listen, don't play with me like that. Tee Grizzly, fuck your mama. Now, nigga, since you want to play like, bro, if look, this the coward shit, right?
Wait, did
If
you
I'm
see
in
who
the
took that
airport-
picture?
No, I don't give a fuck. If you in the airport, right?
Yeah.
Nigga, get cracking.
Oh, yeah, they're not fucking with
Nigga,
you.
that's when I was flying to it. Remember I told you I had to go to Orlando?
Yeah.
Remember? I said I'm gonna go to when we was
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to the thing that night.
Mhm.
That was I was going out there because I'm looking at it now. But this my thing, bro. That's you send a picture to a nigga, you ain't said nothing. Turn your camera on and approach me and watch how it go. One thing you know, Act, is I'm getting right to it.
All right, so what happens next in this phone call is what makes me kind of lean towards the side of, at least in this moment, that Act didn't pre-screen Wack for this stream and send him the photo beforehand, that he really found out while watching the stream, because he does sound kind of like, at the very least, worked up. I want to say shook, but I don't know if he's like shook. Because if he was like really shook and plotting on pulling up off the 118 and all that shit that he's about to say, I feel like he would not say that he knows, where Tee Grizzly resides and how to get in. But that's basically what he's about to say right now. He's gonna start making some very strong hints, darn near doxing, to let Tee Grizzly know that he could pull up on him. And I don't know. I feel like at the very least, he's shocked. He's surprised. So here, let me let y'all see what I mean.
Immediately.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen video proof of that.
Immediately, nigga, don't
Maybe they trying to send you
30 feet
a warning
away.
or something.
Ain't no warning. Now, so Tee Grizzly said that?
No.
Blood right there. You telling me that's a threat from Tee Grizzly?
No.
Because he right there off the 118 freeway at Porter Ranch on the dead.
No. I'm going
said
off.
that?
No, I'm going off the picture. Listen, I'm going to the picture of the message. The message says, "Tell that nigga Wack we let him skate." I don't know who we is.
That ain't let me. Listen.
That's not from
Listen,
Tee
bro.
Grizzly though. That's from like his man.
Listen. Listen. I ain't giving you no pass with yours.
Oh,
and since
shit.
you telling me that's Tee Grizzly people, it's on with blood. You telling me that's who said that's a threat. It's on. We're going to leave it right where it's at.
Hey, they sent it to me and they said, "Tell that nigga Wack." It's not like they said keep the secret. They said
Nah.
It's interesting to watch academics pretend that he's not instigating. He's like trying his best to act like he's not trying to instigate. I mean, you didn't have to tell Wack this on stream, but you are a content creator and Wack is a content creator as well. So I'm trying to figure out where I stand on this as far as this entire interaction. Like, is this interaction itself all a part of a content play? Wack and Tee Grizzly, they probably are actually beefing. Now, I think for the most part, when it comes to Wack versus Tee Grizzly and Tee Grizzly's friends, the reason why Wack has been losing so far is that he kind of came into this one cocky. He's used to bullying people that frequent the Clubhouse app and things of that nature that aren't necessarily the most social media savvy, especially with the modern tactics of winning an argument online. Now, what comes to mind with arguing online is that Tee Grizzly, aside from, probably the best First Day Out song ever, titled First Day Out, he's pretty much known for being the GTA 5 guy, right? the GTA roleplay guy, the server guy. He has all the GTA servers. It's lit. He's making millions off of it. So what that means, though, for his immediate friends that he knew before, fame and wealth, they probably also play a lot of GTA 5. And also, he probably has a lot of new friends that he met through playing GTA 5. Now, even for people that don't have a PC and are playing GTA roleplays, just playing GTA Online, it's like the highest form of trash talking is when you hop into a GTA server. People are in there gangbanging on each other, talking absolutely crazy, crashing out. It's like Clubhouse, but like on steroids and with fun activities that you can do while you're talking shit. So my whole point of saying all this about GTA 5 is that Wack is going up against people that are pretty much trained in his medium, in his field of digital warfare in a lot of ways, right? All the tactics that Wack100 usually deploys in his virtual beefs that he has, they know how to not only counter those tactics that he has, but they have some tactics of their own because they've been arguing with niggas on GTA. They've been gangbanging on niggas in GTA and all types of other GTA type activities in GTA. And now it's made its way over to Academics' YouTube. That's why the what dog face or whatever his name is, that's a crazy nickname, by the way. But that guy was able to talk Wack right off the phone because he talks people out of the server all the time. He said somebody come in there popping it, whatever, got in trouble in the role play. These dudes can talk for 2 hours straight on the same topic, and the topic is marking a nigga out and clip it up and post it. Like, these dudes are content creators within their own world, which is the GTA 5 role-playing world. All of them. So they have the counter abilities. They have the ability to go on offense on Wack. But then you mix in the real-life GTA-type activities, like allegedly pulling up to the airport and taking the stalker-ish photo zoomed in from across the shit of Wack and his lady, checking back into L.A., Wack, I don't think Wack was expecting all this when he decided to do the paperwork thing. Even though technically you would think that anybody who's running paperwork content consistently, like what Wack100 and the Exposers does, you would think they would be, mentally ready for somebody to strongly counter at least every once in a while. Honestly, you would think this would happen more often, these types of counters. But I guess everybody's not a freaking Grand Theft Auto 5 savant like Tee Grizzly and his friends. But anyways, back into the clips.
Well, I said Tee Grizzly people.
Yes, they said tell that nigga Wack.
Okay, they represent Tee Grizzly, right?
Clearly.
Okay, no problem.
It's from Dogface. I'll tell you that.
Bro, that's even more of a coward. So you saw me and didn't approach me?
No, I don't know if he took the picture.
Man, come on, bro. Like, come on. Listen, the world we live in, you got a nigga ratting on paperwork. People act like they can't read. And then you got a motherfucker, they got a problem with a motherfucker taking a picture from 30 yards away talking about we had him in the airport. Come on, bro.
Wack,
I'm sorry.
Are you changing your stance on Tee Grizzly in your opinion being a rat?
Not at all. Not at all,
You
bro.
still think he's a rat?
I know he's a rat. I know what I'm doing. I really wasn't tripping it, my nigga. That's between him and that man he told on. But since he want me to personalize it, cool. I told you the niggas was, this how you know I wasn't tripping it. I never addressed that nigga putting out that goddamn FaceTime recording, bro. Never.
Okay.
I'd have been addressed it. But since he want me to personalize it, cool, I'll personalize it. We dealing with it. I ain't tripping.
Okay. Is there any way we could de-escalate this? Forget the bet, forget everything.
Oh. Nah, you telling me Tee Grizzly sent you some shit about me and
No,
my
no,
wife.
not Tee Grizzly. It was Dogface who basically identifies as an affiliate of Tee Grizzly.
See, like right there, I understand where Wack is coming from in this, when as far as the interaction with academics. Now, regardless of why we got to this point, that's besides the point on this particular take I'm making. Just like acts trying to be dismissive. I don't know, maybe to drag the content on or whatever, but you're dismissing a cold hard obvious fact of, well, this guy's best friend or whatever close associate is saying, yeah, we got eyes on Wack at all times. Basically, that's what sending a photo of somebody following you around at the damn airport basically implies, as far as how I interpret it, at least. Think of it's either that or like a private investigator is the only one who's gonna have a photo like that of somebody, and I don't think they hired a PI to go and get the photo of Wack at the airport. Probably, one of the homies type of thing. So it's like only two things that come to mind though, which is PI or them niggas trying to put a hit on him low key. But you don't really need to get a picture of Wack. He's all over the internet. So it's more so the intimidation factor. So Wack is absolutely right to be like, well, so Tee Grizzly is telling me that he's sending me a warning with this photo, right? I don't see why academics would act like he wouldn't interpret it any other type of way than that. If we're to get back into it with Absol, let's say, like how he was talking crazy about Absol, and hops on the plane to go to the NBA YoungBoy concert, or I think at the time it was the Kendrick concert, right? He hops on the plane to go to Detroit, and as he's coming back to New Jersey, when he's at whatever airport it takes him to where he needs to go, when he's coming back home, and he gets a text message, or somebody sends one of his content creating friends a text message of academics checking back into the city and the airport. Academics would be pissed. He'll be shook. He'll be pissed, just like Wack's reaction that we're getting here. Ack would be out here threatening to legally lay somebody down behind this weird activity. So I don't know why he's being dismissive of Wack. But actually, yes, I do. In a previous video where I listed out, what was it, like 20 known ops that Wack100 has, and really in the comments and stuff, you guys in that video were like, yeah, it's actually like way more, which is freaking crazy. It's closer to like 50 known ops, and Tee Grizzly wasn't on the list at that time of that video being made. But a person that I did put on the list as a maybe op is academics, okay? And as you've seen throughout this whole video, we're near the end. We only got like a minute left of clips after I'm done talking here. But academics has been on some low-key op activity every chance he gets with Wack100. Just like I also point out in that video, Flacco kind of does the same thing. I'll put that video as the next up. So once this one's done, the little tiles that pop up at the end that you could click on another video made by me or whatever, just click on that if you haven't seen it or if you want a refresher. But yeah, I made a video with a list of Wack100's known ops because I believe that he has too many enemies, and it's starting to show like this is a prime example of having too many enemies. Now you got niggas that been playing GTA 5 for 10 years straight, pretty much exclusively doing that. They're on your head. They're following you around the city or allegedly, and all types of other shit allegedly. And this is just a bad look. The whole paperwork thing was a bad look. Now everybody's waiting for the actual paperwork to drop, and everyone's gonna be looking at it with a microscope now. Even though none of us are freaking paralegals for the most part, but it's like a rollout for the official paperwork if it ever drops, or maybe Wack's just gonna try to push this one under the rug and keep on moving on with content and business and stuff. Time will only tell on that. This is all just my speculation and opinion. But that's just kind of what I'm feeling off the cuff right there.
Huh? They're right in Porter Ranch off the 118 freeway.
Don't dox him. Don't dox him now.
I don't give a fuck about that. If he's doing that shit and what you text me with his name, It's what it is. We own that. We own that.
No,
Ain't nobody gonna win.
no, I'm telling you who sent the message. It was Dogface.
No,
But also, I'll be honest.
You
He sent me
use
more
that dude's
messages.
name.
Hold on. He sent me more messages. He said he sent old pictures of him with Tee Grizzly from 2017 and Tee Grizzly's people. And he said,
What
we
is that?
listened to
We
the
told you that.
stream. And they said, we listened to the stream. And Wack said, if you could show a picture or a video with me and Tee Grizzly before this year, he owe you $5K. Here's the pictures and videos.
Wait. Yo, act. Look, stop mentioning this dude. You sounding stupid. Didn't Tee Grizzly tell you on the phone? I go way back with Wack. He what is he? I was at the funeral. Was he?
No. I'm not saying Tee Grizzly don't go way back
What are
with
you
you.
talking about? You're gonna find photos. Sada Baby did his first tour with me. Like, what are you talking about?
No.
What is he talking about?
What I'm saying is that Tee Grizzly knows this guy. This guy, like, he's not just some random who just came around after this shit.
Look, I don't want. Hey, listen, bro. Act.
But he's the one sending me shit. It's not Tee Grizzly, but I'm gonna take it as you probably should take it. Like he's representing.
Act.
Yeah.
Listen. Stop bringing dude name up when you call me. If you're gonna call me, dude is a nobody. You want me to pump Selena Powell, bro? Like, she's a nobody to you, right? Let's just be real. I fuck what I've been knowing since she's been a kid. She's a nobody. Stop. Listen, bro.
Reasonably though, I
Dude's
think
a nobody.
Tee Grizzly, whatever he's saying, Tee Grizzly's agreeing with. Tee Grizzly
That's
called me
cool.
4 times at 8 o'clock this morning.
That's cool. Tell Tee Grizzly we out here. Call him, tell him, pull up. He know where I'm at. I just put a video, pull up. He know how it's gonna go. Dude don't want to play this type of game with me. He ain't even that type of dude.
It's funny how academics are trying to explain to Wack that you can't just be like, oh, he's clout chasing. On this one, you can't just go on that one. This is like a longtime friend of Tee Grizzly. They're not hiding this fact at all. They want it to be known that you know, I'm Tee Grizzly's homie and I got my homies back. That's how this Dogface versus Wack thing all started, from that dynamic of a homie having a homie's back, right? But Wack's default response with all this stuff, it's funny because Ack is very similar as well with this. It's he's just clout chasing. I don't care about these bum ass creators. Y'all all smaller than me. Nobody bigger than the chat. Ack and Wack are darn near the same person when it comes to how they deal with conflict. It's a different approach, but it's the same ideology behind it, and that's what we seen at the kind of middle of that clip right there. But then it ends with, you know, kind of a call to action of, hey, Tee Grizzly, we can meet up and crash. Not quite like how Big Sad told Wack's artist Blueface of how he would like to meet up and crash, but it is interesting how same energy. This is like, damn, you kind of, I hate to age shame the guy. He's kind of too old to be dealing with shit like this still, in my humble opinion. But hey, you know, don't mess with people that build GTA servers for a living, I guess is what we can take out of this, because they might just be on that shit in real life too. And, you know, they might send you some photos of you, you know, doing some normal shit and spook you the fuck out, like what happened with Wack here. I do think he calmed himself down as the call progressed, but at first, when he's processing and looking at that photo, he was getting mad, probably getting like you know, like, as I said, I don't know if shook is the word, but the tone in his voice was definitely, it was something not what we're used to hearing from Wack100. This entire Tee Grizzly versus Wack saga of drama, it's really something we haven't seen in Wack's internet career, I don't think. Oh, I guess the J Diggs, everybody. You know what's crazy? I made that list of ops and I somehow left J Diggs off the freaking list. How did I leave off his biggest op, the one that everybody always brings up? But anyways, thank you for watching. We're at the end of the video. We actually ran way longer than I thought this video would run. But, you know, I be yapping sometimes, y'all. And I appreciate y'all for watching. And, you know, join members if you want exclusive content live streams and stuff like that, where I even yapped for an entire 6 hours on my first live stream. So there is that. If you want to get through an entire workday with me in the chat, then there you go. There's also some videos that are around the more normal run times, such as Tyrese almost going to prison over his dog killing another dog, and other just random stories that I find interesting enough to react to and throw up on the members channel. But anyways, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, even the haters. If you hate me, let me know in the comments. If you love the content, let me know that in the comments too. If you feel like it, if you're feeling social, hit that like button, and I will see you on the next one very soon, because there's been a lot of shit going on this Tuesday the 11th. Well, it was Veterans Day. Shout out to everybody that served the country. Your service does not go unappreciated. I appreciate you. Thank you for your service. But yeah, Veterans Day was crazy. 2025 in the content space. I literally have maybe 5 to 6 videos that I have to record lined up. So I'll be having a very busy Wednesday. And yeah, see y'all soon. Peace.